everybody, Adam Gladfilter here with Racer Nexus. Lots of technical bugs going on once again. Internet server side, not my side, thankfully. But here we are at New Hampshire, race number 6 going on here with Rookie Cast race in the Truck Series. Qualifying has just ended here. So we're going to get down trackside and see some of these drivers get qualifying here. Got about a minute and a half left in qualifying. See, looks like Michael Cordray on track right now. Not sure we even have audio, so let's get that going here. Sorry about that, folks. It has been a weekend so far. There we go. We got it now. How about that? Whew. Technical bugs are biting me hard. Appreciate you guys sticking around. Michael Cordray currently 7th fastest on the board. Charles Wilson, though, sitting on top right now. Does anybody have anything for Charles Wilson tonight, as he's going to be starting on the front row? Looks like everybody's going to be ridden up here. So let's get down here with your starting lineup. Charles Wilson on the pole with Junior Heaton in second. Row number 2, Declan Beatty with Ethan Becker. Kevin Allen, Terry Litweiler in row number 3. Michael Cordray with Scott Matthews in row 4. Row number 5, Brody Warren, Charles Bagley in row 6. Russ Marciniak and Terrence Preston. Row 7, Tony Nolan, Tim Hurd, Drew Calvert, Steve Shannon in row 8. Row 9, Billy Hidsley, Eric Johnson. Row number 10, Ryan Fuchs, Sean Rother. Row 11 is going to go to Rob Hamilton, David Vodka, and Jeremiah Cromer taking up 23rd spot in row number 12. And I'm pretty sure I spelled said Russ Marciniak correctly this time. It only took me about 5 races. So sorry about that, bud. So sorry about that. So as the pace truck driving off, so will these trucks. So we're going to be taking the green flag next time by, which is exciting. Love me some New Hampshire, especially in the trucks. Man, appreciate that, Mr. Heaton. Appreciate that. That means a lot. Really does. All right, here we go, folks. We're not letting these bugs bite us. We're always going to stream for the fans to the restart zone. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Come on, boys. Let's get this green flag run going. I want to see some green flag pit stops here. They're very tricky at New Hampshire. Junior Heat and Charles Wilson side by side, selling it out of turn 2. Looks like Junior Heaton, though, is going to take over the top spot. As Ethan Becker now to the right rear quarter panel of Charles Wilson. Nope, he's going to back up. Yeah, we've got a caution out. Caution, caution, caution. Not sure what that was for. We're going to find out, though. Doesn't necessarily say here. Let's take a look from the chopper cam. Look back here in the back. Okay, the 14. Let's take a look at the 14. Russ Marciniak here. Oh, loses it there out of turn 4 into the wall. Doesn't hit anything else, so, or anybody. So just a lone spin there from Russ. Unfortunate, but he's gonna get going again. All right, is there going to be any fuel stops? I know we went around one time, but still, 75 laps, they're still required to make one more pit stop here. Got this cat behind the wheel tonight in the #1 spot. Now, I did a little demo race here. Well, not a demo race, a little fun race with Junior Heaton the other night in the IndyCar. You do not want to find him on a road course. He will spank you 3 ways from Sunday. Super fast. Very knowledgeable with how the apex of the corners work and how to maximize speed on the exit. And, you know, New Hampshire reminds me a lot about, you know, the apex and how to make a good solid exit. So I think this is why he's up front right now. Yeah, that's my boy. Hey, you know it. As we're side by side, we're going to get going here once again. As the pace truck's going to fire down pit road one more time. Starting line is inverted here. 62, fantastic start here. Ethan Becker as well. Nice exit there. Ethan Becker taking up that second spot. Oh man, we got a caution again. Come on, boys. This time Steven Shannon involved. Take a look back here at Steven Shannon. Maybe just a spin here. Let's take a look. On the inside of the 1 of Rob Hamilton. Coming around. And whoopsie daisy. Absolutely hit nothing. Great job. Great recovery. Take a look at it here one more time so we can see from the chopper cam. We love watching incidents from the chopper cam. 3 wide in front of him there, just lost it off the exit of 2. Oh man, no problem. Just giving credit where credit is due. Just believe me when I say me and him battled in the Indy cars at Laguna Seca. I want to say it was Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. And super fast guy. Oval, road, doesn't matter. So Stephen Shannon resetting here. I mean, he's running 19th, started 16th, so hadn't really lost much ground. But now the starting lineup for the restart here, Junior Heaton with Ethan Becker in the front row with Beatty and Wilson. As the lights are going to be off on the pace truck here this time. Like to see some green flag runs coming out of these guys tonight. And they know it very well as much as I do, and the people at home, after watching this many races, the track is treacherous here on new tires. Doesn't matter, any kind of short track action. The trucks and the ARCA cars are very sketchy on fresh rubber. So here we go. Let's see what the 62. Oh, and he's in the Ram, so he's upgraded. Well, I wouldn't say upgraded. Let's take that. You know, still a fan of the Fords and Chevys, but he's in the Ram now. And pardon me for the trading paint's not showing on everyone. Having a problem with it as well. All right, here we go. Green flag back in the air. Really good jump out of the 62 again. The 19 as well, having a good jump. 22 of Declan Beatty. Going up the mid-track here. He's going to have a run, but the 19's going to have one as well. Slow Silver trying to make it happen. He is going to get up there in front of the 19. Back a little further here. Team No Lip, Charles Bagley to the inside of that 57 of Charles Wilson. They're starting to single file out here, which is fantastic. Michael Cordray, though, right here on the outside. Not clear, though, of the 7. And the 7 being Scott Matthews. Get on board here with Scott Matthews, as he is all up in the nitty-gritty. Oh, and Mel joins us back in the booth, or in the YouTube stream again, saying, "Go Billy, go." That 81 machine. He's working his way up through the field here. There he is right there. Trying to do some work on that 15 of Ryan Fuchs. Eric Johnson already up 8 spots, as he is battling with that 57 machine of Charles Wilson. Back up front, though. We need to go back up front. It's a nose-to-tail battle here between the 22 and the 62. They've kind of broken away just a little bit from Ethan Becker. And now a side-by-side battle heading down into turn number 3. Oh, they touch doors. That's going to allow the 22 to sneak by the 62. Now Junior Heaton, though, he's got to reset here. What is he going to do? Going to go up the track in a diamond formation, cut back down mid to low, trying to get a run here. Declan Beatty, though, pretty fast early on. Looks like Junior Heaton's a tick tight, though. Almost mid-entry to center, right there. Tight. Getting on the throttle a tick too early there. Needs to let the truck come to him. Let that nose sit down on that left front to get that optimum bite. Sorry, speaking like a builder and a crew chief again. I hate when I do that. Now Ethan Becker underneath him. A little too technical for my own good at times. Sorry, folks, if I bore you with the technicalities. Ethan Becker, though, still on the inside of the 62. Now cleared the 62 over the 19 again. Kevin Allen, though, here he comes. Last night's winner. Already moved up into 4th place. Started 5th, though. Brody Warren started 9th, running in 5th. From Liberal, Kansas. And let's see here, Charles Bagley, he's up 3 spots. He's got the 7 of Scott Matthews underneath him right now. And it looks like he's going to clear him, though. Oh, as we got a caution, Jeremiah Cromer. Jeremiah around, looks like just a single car spin, but we'll take a look at it here from the chopper view. Nice run, though, by these fellas. Looks like he gets into the throttle and whoop, around he goes. Oh, nice. Very nice job there holding the brakes, not sliding up into the 06 of Stephen Shannon. Great job, Cromer. Great job. All right, so it's going to be fuel time. We're lap 19 now. I guarantee these guys are going to come down for fuel. I don't think they're going to get tires. They might get tires, but I don't think they will. Junior Heaton, though, he's probably going to grab some tires. He is cooked. That right front is screaming at him. So we're going to see here. Does it come down and get some tires? No, he doesn't. He stays out. Declan Beatty, though, bringing some others. So it looks like Becker, Junior Heaton, Scott Matthews staying out. A lot of the drivers coming down here. And yes, they're grabbing some tires. So essentially what I'm seeing here, so it looks like the 6 drivers stayed out. The rest came in, so just observing here. Looks like Ethan Becker, Junior Heaton, Scott Matthews, Russ Marciniak, David Vodka, Ryan Fuchs, those guys that are now 1 through 6 are on a different strategy now. They've got 20 laps left fuel, less fuel, plus they're on old tires. But when push comes to shove and these guys have to pit, they actually have an extra set of tires now compared to these other guys later on in the race. So I'm not mad at the strategy. I think I probably would have done the same thing. Maybe came down for fuel. Because, you know, you still would have retained those top 6 spots if you would have came down for fuel and everybody else came down for tires. So they are definitely behind the 8 ball as far as fuel is concerned. But as we reset here, Becker and Heaton are going to be leading them to the green flag here. Back at it, boys. Top 6 old tires. Becker already out by himself to the lead. Scott Matthews trying to be underneath, trying to work his way around Junior Heaton, but Junior retains that number 2 spot. Declan Beatty now with the freshest tires, currently in 4th, and substantially faster center off than the 3 guys in front of him here. He's all over him already. And looking low. Doesn't quite have the momentum to make the pass happen, but it's going to happen down here. Turn 3, excellent spot to grab a spot. And there it is now. He's going to clear him there off the exit. Nope, no he's not. The 7 of Scott Matthews fighting back here. One more turn. The 22 should have him. All right, now let's get back down here to Kevin Allen as he's below, looks like the 24. That's David Vodka on the high side. Don't look yet, though. Male, but Billy Hensley moving up through the field, currently 9th. And to the bumper of the 76. Now, I haven't necessarily seen... Oh! Scott Matthews hard in the inside wall. Oh, and a nasty bump there to the 18. Oh, Eric Johnson ain't going to be too happy about that. Get on board here to Billy Hensley. Looks like Billy missed his braking zone there. Got into the back of the 18. Oh, the 18 letting out early. Just remember, folks, I know you saw Billy Hensley get into the back of the 18. One thing to remember is when you are the following truck, their braking zone, the guy you're following, their braking zone now becomes your braking zone. So you have to be mindful of the guy in front of you maybe saving some tires, letting off a little early. You have to be cognizant of that at all times. Eric Johnson now falling back. As Brody Warren now takes the lead, no surprise there. Brody Warren really good at these shorter tracks. Ethan Becker, Declan Beatty now battling side by side. Ooh, who was that there? It's like Kevin Allen got in the wall. 15 of Ryan Fuchs. Moved up now, past Kevin Allen. And now almost to the, pretty much to the bumper of the 81. As the 81's trying to do something with the old tires of Junior Heaton. He's going to be on the inside right here going into 3. He's going to push the issue here. He is on the fresher tires. So Hensley now up into the number 4 position. Taking a look here now that we've gone a little ways. Brody Warren, let's look at the fastest 5 for 5. Brody Warren currently fastest. Declan Beatty, Billy Hensley, Bagley, Cordray. Those are the fastest 5 drivers with the fastest 5-lap average. Biggest gainer, look at that. Ryan Fuchs up 14. Billy Hensley up 13. Eric Johnson up 10. So 3 drivers in the double-digit gains. And the best lap, Declan Beatty, 29.89. Brody Warren, he's got the 22 over him now. These two kind of put the gap up 1.7 seconds. '22's really got some strength here on the mid to late run. Really letting that truck rotate. Take a look back here at the Cordray. Ha! Nice, nice profile picture. Really love that. As Bagley looks underneath the 72 here. Oh, all the way down to the bottom too. Very nice, bold move. That will get you loose if you aren't careful. But 72 with momentum on the high side gets back around Bagley. And now up to the back of the 18 we go. 18 a little loose on the exit of 2. No harm, no foul. As back here a little further, Junior Heaton now battling with Drew Calvert. Brody Warren got a little gap now over Beatty. 3/10, so about 4 car lengths now separate these two. Hensley moved up into the 3rd position, able to get around Ethan Becker. And now it's got a little gap. So he is definitely on the move. Let's take a look here. Yeah, Billy Hensley still one of the fastest drivers here. 3rd fastest on the average. Ryan Fuchs got the 76 on him. 76 not really known for long run speed on the short tracks, but doing a fantastic job tonight. There's Kevin Allen there. I mean, they're competing for 5th place here. This is the battle for 5th. '15 loose on the exit of 2. Gathered up and somehow still able to keep the position of 5th. Nice job by Ryan Fuchs there. Keep that spot. Brody Warren now out to a pretty substantial lead. We're going to call that about 7/10 of a second. So 10 car lengths or so. Pretty sufficient lead, and really that's all you need. You just need to keep the guy behind you. So look at Charles Wilson, started on the pole, currently running in 10th. So a nice solid night. He's got the fresh tires as well. Last pitted on lap 19. So Ryan Fuge actually lost the spot to Kevin Allen. Now Kevin Allen has fresh tires, or had fresh tires. Ryan Fuge only took fuel. Ethan Becker hasn't pitted, currently running in fourth. So tires aren't everything, but if you do burn them up, you're going to drop like a rock. As we are over halfway here, nice green flag run coming out of these boys. If we stay like we are, we will see some green flag pit stops happening very shortly. Brody Warren now out to a 1.3 second lead over Beatty. Junior Heaton down pit road now. He's got no choice. He's got to pit. Terrence Preston down as well. Scott Matthews hasn't pitted yet. He's going to have to pit here very shortly as well. He was one of the drivers that didn't pit, or actually he hasn't pit the entire run. But it's going to happen very shortly for him. David Vodicka amongst one of the trucks that have not pitted yet. Going to have to within a lap or two. And Ethan Becker hasn't pitted either. Ethan's kind of changed his lineup just a little bit because of the older tires. But Kevin Allen there in fifth. He's got a gap between him and the 15 now. He is catching the 19 quite quickly. As we got somebody out of pit road here, looks like Tim Hurd. There's Tim there, blending out right there in front of the leaders. That 53 machine. Russ Marciniak. He looks like he is pitted on lap 29. So he's got some ground to make up. Currently running in the 20th position. And Michael Cordray, Scott Matthews down pit road. Michael Cordray, right side's up. He's grabbing some tires. Going to be shortly here. These guys are going to be pitting. Brody Warren, he's got some lap traffic here of Russ Marciniak. Russ loosey-goosey there right in front of the leader. Brody Warren taking his time. He is, oh, Russ going back down pit road, it appears. But Warren has got just about a 3 second, yeah, we'll call it a 3 second lead over Beatty right now. There's Beatty. He's got the 81 gaining on him. Slowly but surely, the 81 is coming. Ethan Becker down pit road now. Nice entry there from Becker. That's going to be the last stop. The only stop of the night for Becker. If the caution comes out later, he's going to be set. He's got a set of tires. Kevin Allen dropping back just a little bit. He's got the 15 coming back up on him here. Charles Wilson up to 7th. Oh, there goes Kevin Allen down pit road. Nice entry there. Back up here. As we've got a caution. No, we got a caution. Russ Marciniak has had an accident here. We're going to take a look at it, and that's going to be unfortunate for Kevin Allen, I do believe. Yes, Kevin's down pit road, just got to its box. Let's take a look here. What happened to Russ Marciniak Jr.? Oh, second burst, same as the first. Oh, yeah, nice job by those guys avoiding him. He went up to the wall, he braked. Second time that's happened out of the same corner for Russ. But Kevin Allen now in 14th. And looks like he's gonna be scored a lap down here. First truck a lap down. So these other guys that are gonna pit in front of him here, he should get his lap back. Warren down pit road. A lot of drivers coming down. Got Brody Warren in his box. Of course, he's going to take some tires. Declan Beatty. Charles Wilson is down. So with that being said, these drivers are going to be able to drive around, get their laps back. That's going to be Michael Cordray. Kevin Allen, he's going to be able to get his lap back here, but you got to wait till it's one to go. And then these drivers should be able to drive around, get their laps back. But looks like Michael Cordray, though, was the lucky dog winner. So to the back of the line for him. Brody Warren will retain the lead from this caution. Hensley can't miss. Congratulations, though, Mel. T-minus 5 days, and baby Bevan will be here. Well, you know what, Mel? He's going to have to just win tonight, and then he'll be pretty good in the points. How about that? What do you think about that? It's going to be Warren and Hensley front row, Beatty, Fuchs second row, followed by Johnson and Wilson third row here. Here we go. Back to the restart zone. Green flag back in the air. Great restart by these guys. Brody Warren with a fantastic restart. The 22, the 81 beating and banging one another. Yeah, we got to get on that action there. 81's got to rally back here. He's a little loosey-goosey coming out of the corner. Now the 18, Eric Johnson, underneath the 81. Lost a bunch of ground due to that contact between him and the 22. Eric Johnson, though, got the 81 all over him. On the back tail piece of the 18. 81 diving it hard in. 81 let out, the 18 let out a little early. Oh, 81 of Hensley, though, loose out of turn 4. Brody Warren not leaving anything on the table. Now a second lead over Beatty and that 22 machine. Meanwhile, Drew Calvert battling with Charles Wilson as they go side by side, sealing it down into turn number 3. 69 of Charles Bagley trying to follow. Billy Hensley turning his fastest lap of the race. Charles now has Tony Nolan diving underneath. Tony having a good run here. Back up front, you can see it, second lead over the 22 as of now. And looking off the back of the 22, you can see the 18 slowly but surely on his way as we've got less than 20 laps to go. One more lap here and we'll show the fastest 5 for 5 lap average. See who's the big gainer and who's not here in the top 5. '18 scraping the wall here. Okay, here we go. Take a look here at the fastest 5 for 5. Who we got? Brody Warren. Well, no surprise. He's out in the lead, out in clean air. And yeah, the top 5 are the fastest 5 for 5. Biggest gainers though, Eric Johnson. Everybody's in double-digit numbers there on that screen. Eric Johnson up 15 spots. Eric kind of falling back to the 81 here and losing time to Beatty with coming up on 15 laps remaining. Looks like Drew Calvert was able to make the pass happen on Charles Bagley. Moves him up in the 7th spot. Charles Bagley now back in 8th. Rob Hamilton having a nice quiet night tonight in 12th. Cordray just behind. Terry Litweiler battling with the 7 of Scott Matthews for 17th place. David Vodka running nice securely inside the top 10 in 9th place right now. Kevin Allen having a rally back here. Was running up front in the top 5. After that incident there that brought the caution out right as he pitted, kind of lost a bunch of ground, so now he's trying to play catch up. Laps remaining. The gap's closing up just a little bit here between the 13 and the 22. Slowly but surely, the 22, I think he's got the more predominant long run pace here between him and the 13. But we'll see. Trying to catch up here 0.8 of a second on a short track with 12 laps to go is no easy task. Johnson now got a little bit of a gap here between him and the 81 of Hensley. And I wouldn't say he's catching the 22. They're just kind of evenly paced here. Declan Beatty, though, is a tick faster lap after lap than Brody Warren. Yeah, you can see there just a little bit faster. Ryan Fuchs now got past the 81, now up into 4th position. As as everybody's single filed out. Only 10 laps remaining. Billy Hensley now working on that. Oh, round goes Ryan Fuchs. Down into the grass. No caution as of now. Man, we got that on air. Blending back out onto the racing surface, lost a bunch of ground. Charles Wilson now next in line to challenge the 81. In 5th. Declan Beatty, though, he's got the 18 now all over him. He's going to try to force the 22 into a mistake. Ooh, 22 had to get out of there for no rotation. Got a little tight. That's going to allow the 18 to close up even more. 18 still on save mode, though. He's letting out a little bit earlier than the 22. And you can see it right there. He's able to get back in the throttle a little bit quicker. Oh, the 22 loose. Now the 18's all over him. 18 underneath. The pinch down from the 22 allows him to prevail on the position, and the 18 loses the momentum because of that pinch there center off. Charles Wilson still running 5th. Billy Hensley still 4th. Charles Bagley having a battle here with Drew Calvert in the remaining laps. Bagley all the way to the top of the track, trying to have as much momentum as he can. That's going to allow him to keep the position. Now Drew Calvert's got Tony Nolan all over him. Tony diving it deep down into the corner of 3. Having a good battle back here with these guys as Kevin Allen's able to get around David Vodka, and now trying to get around Tony Nolan. Tony's going to dive it down deep into 3 again. He's going to slide up the track, have to get out of the throttle. It's going to allow the 76 to try to do something here on the exit. And now the 76 looking low. Not sure he's going to get him, but if he keeps Tony Nolan to the outside, I think he may prevail here with the position. Perhaps, yes, he will. He's going to take the spot away from Nolan. And here we go. We're going to have to get on board. Look at Brody Warren as he's coming around out of turn number 4 to grab the white flag. One more time around for Brody Warren. Three-second gap. Eric Johnson able to get around Declan Beatty, so Johnson's going to secure P2 here. Going into 3 and out of 4 for the final time. Brody Warren gonna win here at New Hampshire. Nice run there from Warren. It's burnout time from the 13 machine. Very nice job there from Brody Warren. Very dominating performance. At Hubert Johnson in the chat. Good win, Brody. Backing it up across the start finish line because he wants a picture. And just like that. All right, let's see if we can't get into the finish results from the race. Brody Warren led 49 laps, bringing it home in the #1 spot. Eric Johnson in second. Declan Beatty in the #3 spot. Billy Hensley bringing it home in fourth, with Charles Wilson fifth, Charles Bagley in sixth, Drew Calvert seventh, Kevin Allen in eighth, Tony Nolan ninth, David Vodka in 10th. Looks like Ryan Fuchs 11th, Michael Cordray in 12th, with Rob Hamilton 13th. Nice run by Rob. Sean Rother 14th, Terry Litweiler rebounds to 15th. Terrence Preston in 16th, with Junior Heaton 17th. Scott Matthews 18th, Jeremiah Cromer in 19th, with Tim Hurt in 20th. Pole position award goes to Charles Wilson. Fastest lap, no surprise, Declan Beatty. Brody Warren, most laps led tonight, 49. Hard Charger award, Eric Johnson up 16 positions. And only 4 cautions tonight, so fantastic job by those guys. So let's see, we need to get in, see if we can get who we got here. We don't have Declan Beatty. Let's go ahead, before we do anything else, let's get last night's winner in here since we had technical difficulties. Kevin Allen, you got me?
Yep. A day late, but I got you.
We are dead late, but hey, we want to hear from the, back-to-back ARCA Series champion and last night's winner, along with your teammate there, finished second. How was that victory? Was you excited to finally get one here on the broadcast?
Oh my God, yeah. That's not how I wanted to do it. I wanted it to be under green, but a win's a win after all the BS I've been through. That's definitely makes up for it all, and to have Charles 1-2 with me, that makes it even better. And yeah, going into that race, I didn't have any expectations because it's Daytona, ARCA. It's a wild card race. You never really know what's going to happen, but we just made the right moves, stayed in the right positions, and made it happen. And finally can say, well, my other win 2 seasons ago was at Daytona as well. So I'm the Daytona champion, I guess. And regarding tonight, not as good, obviously. Was running 5th, 4th, almost got the 3rd and 2nd, but that caution around the midway point kind of screwed me a little bit. And then
Yeah,
the last caution
it
came
did.
out. I'm not sure if you saw it, but I was already down pit road,
Yeah,
and I
that's
was
right.
like, okay,
When the caution came out.
I might as well take tires and just see if I can get a jump. And it put me all the way back in like 15th. But we motored our way back up to 8th, and honestly, I'll take that. It's a good points night for a track that's not really my best at all. This is I like New Hampshire, but I'm not good with the flat tracks yet.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. All right, buddy. Well, good win last night and good solid rebound up to 8 tonight. And if you got any shout outs, get those and we'll get you on your way.
I shout out, well, your Discord for finally wanting to cooperate with you, and you for putting this on every week. We have this. Shout out Team No Lift, my teammate Charles. 1-2 from last night. We're still riding on that pretty high. And shout out Michael for putting these recruitment races on, putting these league races on. It's certainly a blast to run every single weekend.
Oh yeah, yes sir it is. All right, man. Good shout outs and we'll see you next week, hopefully.
Yep, yes, sir. See you then.
Have a good one. All right, now let's get into tonight's third place runner here, Mr. Declan Beatty. How we doing?
How you doing, Adam? Good to speak to you again, man.
Yeah, man, it's always a pleasure, bud. Always a pleasure. I think you had really good short and long run pace. Just couldn't make it happen here. I thought you were going to secure second and perhaps run down Brody, but we'll take the fastest lap in third
couldn't
place.
get it done. Did I get fastest lap? Okay, well that's something. Yeah, I thought this is one of my favorite tracks. I feel like I had really good pace here. Brody was quick, man. Me and Eric were having a good fight there. Brody was on the second stint or like towards the last like 20 laps. So I was like, okay, I may be able to catch him, and then Eric was gaining on me, and I was like, okay, well I can't do much here. I got to try to hold him off, or you know what I'm.
Yeah.
It's tricky. It's tricky.
Oh yes, it is. But I mean, seemed like New Hampshire was a pretty good track for you tonight.
It's definitely, I do really enjoy this track. I think it provides some really good racing. The setup here, the car was perfect for me. I really enjoy this track. I thought I would be up a little bit higher, but I'll take third. I'll take third. It's tricky though. Brody and man, they're quick.
Oh yeah. How we feeling about Old Atlanta next week in the trucks and Gateway in the ARCA cars?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I own Gateway. I've driven maybe 7 laps on it in a late model, so
Oh,
I
wow.
don't know about Gateway at all. We'll get acclimated quick. Old Atlanta, I really like that. That track is very unforgiving on tires, so we'll see how Atlanta goes. I originally was like, oh, I only like the cookie cutter mile and a half tracks, and the blanking on the word, the not original or different kind of oval tracks. I really like a lot more, like New Hampshire or Darlington or Pocono, whatever. But 08 Atlanta should be good.
Well,
yeah, I really thought I had the pace here, but
oh yeah,
could not beat Brody or Eric, man. They were quick.
Oh yeah, they are. They are. Brody, he likes these little short track areas, but I think going into Old Atlanta is going to be in your wheelhouse. So these guys better watch out next week.
Yeah. I would say I've had some bad luck with the trucks this season, and this is one of my best results. I really thought I'd be able to get it done here, but you live and you learn.
That's right, man. All right, buddy. If you got any shout outs, we'll get those and we'll get you on your way.
Appreciate it, man. I really appreciate that. As always, got to shout out my family, shout out my parents, shout out my father, my mother, my sisters. Love them like hell. Shout out all my friends. Shout out you, Michael, Kevin. What you guys do for the league is crazy, man. I know you were having some internet issues earlier, and I'm really glad you were able to get the broadcast going. Shout out Martyrs, my new sponsor. If you want some new clothing, some drip or whatever, check out Martyrs. Long live Mikey. Soul Silver all the way. Appreciate what you do, man. You have a wonderful night, brother.
Hey, you too, man. Take it easy.
You too, man. See you.
All right, let's get P2 in here. Eric Johnson, Adam Gladfelter,
Right,
both you guys.
Dad.
What's going
What's up,
on,
brother?
man? How we doing?
We're doing pretty good, pretty good.
Well, you secured. I wouldn't say we. I didn't do anything. But you drove your guts out and secured second place there from Declan Beatty with about 5 laps to go or so.
Yeah, I mean, we started in the back, just slow grind here. Tough to pass on the bottom, boy. Getting the power down center off, she gets a little squirrely, and it's just hard, and you try not to use that guy up on the outside. And yeah, me and Declan had a really good battle. I probably tried one good time with about 12, maybe 10 laps to go, and he pinched me down pretty good, and I lost a lot of momentum. It took me a few laps to get back there, but yeah, we had a good little battle. It was pretty fun.
Oh yeah. Well, we got Old Atlanta next week in the trucks, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna do pretty good there. In your league, we just came from there, so you got plenty of practice there, plenty of laps, so it should be pretty exciting for you.
Yeah, we definitely got a couple laps around there and should be halfway fresh in my mind, hopefully, when we get out there. Old Atlanta, so fun. So much better than New Atlanta. Got some character, got some bumps, really eat your stuff up, and that should be an interesting race for sure with tire strategy.
Absolutely. All right, man, we'll keep you. If you got any shout outs, we'll get those and we'll get you on your way.
Well, of course, you up there in the booth calling the shots. We like going back and watching this, so we appreciate you, Adam, for doing that. And admins over here, Michael and Kevin and Charles, putting in some work, trying to do the adult daycare, as we call an iRacing league. It's hard to keep us crybabies in check, We're always complaining about something. So hats off to the admins for that. And yeah, the Outcast guys, my whole team, and that's you too. So we appreciate you, and that's about it.
Whoop, whoop. All right, buddy, get out of here, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yes, sir. Have a good night.
You too. All right, let's get the Speed Demon in the booth tonight. The guy that led 49 laps tonight and actually, destroyed the rest of the guys on the track. I think they were just field fillers at this point. Brody Warren, you got me.
I got you.
Brody, how we doing? Another dominating performance for you, pal.
It feels good. I hated that I had to miss Chicagoland last week. I really enjoy racing there, but it feels good to come back and get a win here in this league again.
Oh yeah, man. Pretty much you got the lead and never looked back.
Yeah, I tried not looking in the mirror too much. That gets me in official races sometimes. I'll start peeking in the mirror and overdrive a corner or something, and it comes back to bite me. So I tried not looking up at 22 too much and just do my thing.
Yeah, you start messing up when you start mirror driving. Good thing for you, you just looked out the front. I mean, you did have some lap traffic to contend with there a little bit, but I mean, more or less clean racing surface, and that's what it's about. But you've got numerous wins here in the trucks. I mean, it's no surprise seeing you up there in the front leading this thing. So, great job tonight.
I enjoy it. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. How we feeling about next week, Old Atlanta? Are you going to make it? That's the first question. And second question, how we feeling about it?
I enjoy it. It's one of those places where you can really, I would say momentum based, I guess, because you can run a couple different lines, and really it just depends how well you treat your tires, getting back on the gas and all that stuff. So really super racy, the Old Atlanta. I mean, the new one is the draft style, of course, but I feel like, if we can take care of the tires well and, just have good race pace throughout the whole thing, it should be pretty good.
Oh, yeah, definitely. All right, buddy. Well, if you got any shout outs, we'll get those and we'll send you on your way.
Just probably shout out Michael and Kevin and Charles and you, of course, everything you do and broadcasting these races and all the guys that make this league happen. So, it's made it a far way. I remember 6, 7 car fields, and now we're getting 20s and 30s, so it's awesome to see.
Yes, it is. Super, super excited to see a much larger field than we're, originally used to seeing. So, solely due to the raciness of you guys and promoting this thing,
Oh, yeah, everyone that puts this thing on does a good job, so.
Yes, they do. Fantastic group of admins here. All right, Brody. Well, thanks for joining us, talking with us, and we'll send you on your way, buddy. Have a good one.
I appreciate you as well.
All right, folks, that was last night's winner, Kevin Allen. I hate that we didn't get to interview him last night, and Charles Bagley, who we didn't get to interview last night, still aren't going to interview. Sorry, Bagley, sorry. But in the top three there, Beatty, Johnson, Warren, as you can see there, or saw earlier on the results. Anyway, folks, if you would like to get your league broadcasted, please reach out to Racer Nexus, Rob Campbell there, the admin over there, the owner of Racer Nexus. The link to the Discord there is in the description. If you guys want to get down and dirty with the rookie class racing, Friday Night ARCA, going to Xfinity after that season, or the trucks on Saturdays, the link to their description, to their Discord is in the description as well. So click that thing, get registered, get on track, and yeah. Anyway, folks, this is Adam Gladfelter here with Racer Nexus, and we'll catch you guys next time. Take it easy.